Hey guys, it is Sophia, the diabetic vlogger, and today I'm going to be reviewing another Iron Maiden song for you guys. I have been wanting to read this song. This is a song that I fell in love with the first or second time I heard it when I started listening to Iron Maiden in February of this year. And when I saw that they've been playing the song live, I was like, I need to listen to this song again. And thankfully, they did play it, and now I've been in love with the song ever since I saw it live. And that I feel the greater good of God off with the matter, life, and death. If you guys have not heard the song, I encourage you guys to go listen to it. It is a beautiful, amazing song just about life and about death and about war. Obviously, it's off of matter, life, and death, so it's about life and death and things like that. And this song has really I think hit home with me this week with I went to retake my CNA test and I did not pass it, and now I don't know if I'm supposed to continue on this road to work in the medical field, even though I really want it. And I have spent so much time waiting and praying and wasted so much time trying to do things that had the door get closed on me, and then still continue to go through the ones that did open for a short time, and now I don't know if that was the right idea or not. And so this song just really has hit home with me, and hopefully it can minister to you guys too. So here it is, For the Greater Good of God by Iron Maiden. Are you a man of peace or man of holy war? Too many sides to you, don't know which anymore. So many full of life, but also filled with pain. Don't know just how many will live to breathe again. A life that's made to breathe destruction or defense. A mind that's vain corruption, batter good intent. A wolf in sheep's clothing, or saintly or sinner, or some that would believe a holy war winner. They fire off many shots and many parting blows, their actions beyond a reasoning only God would know. And as he lies in heaven, or could it be in hell, I feel he's somewhere here or looking from below, but I don't know, I don't know. Please tell me now what life is, please tell me now what love is. Well, tell me now what war is, again tell me what life is. More pain and misery in the history of mankind. Sometimes it seems more like the blind leading the blind. It brings upon us more famine, death, and war. You know religion has a lot to answer for. Please tell me now what life is. Please tell me now what love is. Well, tell me now what war is. Again, tell me what life is. And as they search to find the bodies in the sand, they find its ashes that are scattered across the land. And as the spirit seems to whistle on the wind, a shot is fired somewhere, another war begins. And all because of it you think that we would learn, but so the body count, the city's fires burn. Somewhere there's someone dying in a foreign land. Meanwhile the world is crying stupidity of man. Tell me why, tell me why. Please tell me now what life is. Please tell me now what love is. Well, tell me now what war is. Again, tell me what life is. Please tell me now what life is. Please tell me now what love is. Well, tell me now what war is. Again, tell me what life is. For the greater good of God, 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 for the greater good of God. Please tell me now what life is. Please tell me now what love is. Well, tell me now what war is. Again, tell me what life is. Please tell me now what life is. Please tell me now what love is. Well, tell me now what war is. Again, tell me what life is. For the greater good of God, 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 for the greater good of God. For the greater good of God, for the greater good of God, for the greater good of God, for the greater good of God. He gave his life for us, he fell upon the cross to die for all of those who never mourn his loss. It wasn't meant for us to feel the pain again. Tell me why, tell me why. Now the song was written by Steve Harris, and this is just a really beautiful song The last couple lines really confused me, but I think I understand what it is. Please let me know in the comments down below what you guys think the song is about. So the song's called For the Greater Good of God, and so many times people will, cause wars or kill people or hurt people or destruction based on the idea that they're doing what God told them to do or what God wants them to do. And so basically what the song is saying is that people say they're doing these things for God, but some people think, obviously, why would God want this to happen? Why would, this is not something that God or a good God would want to sanction or allow to happen. And so obviously the song is probably a little bit on the side of, it's obviously talking, religion has a lot to answer for. There's been so many wars, so many things throughout the years where, churches have been persecuted, people in the church have persecuted people, and, that they're doing it in the name of God, but it doesn't seem right to us. So, the first line is, are you a man of peace or a man of holy war? Too many sides that you don't know which anymore. So many full of life, but also filled with pain. Don't know just how many will live to breathe again. A life that's made to breathe destruction or defense. A mind that's vain corruption, bad or good intent. A wolf in sheep's clothing, or saintly or sinner, or some would believe a holy war winner. They fire off many shots and many parting blows, their actions beyond a reason only God would know. So it's saying that, only God would know the reasons for these things happening. And as he lies in heaven, or could it be in hell, I feel he's somewhere here, or looking from below, but I don't know. I don't know. So they're saying they think there is a God, they just don't know where he is. Please tell me now what life is. Please tell me now what love is. Well, tell me now, or again, tell me what life is. I think we all wonder what life is, and what war is, and what love is. And we have an idea in our minds. But I think for so many things, we really don't know what life's supposed to be like. We really don't know what love is. I think there are ways you can know what love is, but I think our ideas, even if we know the truth, is so much clouded by what we want, by what is in movies and books and things like that, and what we want for ourselves and how it's not real. And so we have our ideas, they're twisted and messed up by these other ideas that people have put in our heads. They fire off many shots. Okay, no, I read that one. More pain and misery in the history of mankind. Sometimes it seems more like the blind leading the blind, which is so true. It brings us upon more famine, death, and war. Religion has a lot to answer for. Please tell me now what life is. Please tell me now what love is. Well, tell me now what war is. Again, tell me what life is. And as they search to find the bodies in the sand, they find its ashes that are scattered across the land. And as the spirit seems to whistle on the wind, a shot is fired somewhere, another war begins. And all because of it, you think the war that we would learn, but so the body count, the city fires burn. Somewhere there's someone dying in a foreign land. And meanwhile, the world is crying stupidity of man. Tell me why, tell me why. Just asking, why is man dying? Why is there war all over the place? Please tell me what life is. Please tell me now what love is. Well, tell me what war is. Again, tell me what life is. So a lot of these are just they're just the chorus. So the lines that kind of gave me problems, but I think I understand it now, is he gave his life for us. He fell upon the cross to die for all of those who never mourn his loss. It wasn't meant for us to feel the pain again. Tell me why. Tell me why. So I was talking about, for those who believe that Jesus died for their sins, he died to take away the sting of death and pain. So it's asking why. So a man died to save people from their sin, but they're not sad that he died. They would never mourn his loss, and now there's still death, pain, and misery. Tell me why. Which I think is just a resonating sound for those who are Christians and those for not. Those who believe that people are basically good or not, or the kind of side of people's heart that things can be better than they are. and we just want questions, and a lot of these things we're not going to find questions for. So I felt like this song is just a good way to say, you know, there's bad things that happen, we don't know exactly why, but we have certain things that we all cling to, certain beliefs or ideals, and we still want to know what's going on. And sometimes you're just not going to know. So I hope you guys like this video. Please leave your comments down below in the comments down below. And if you haven't checked out the song, I encourage you guys to do so. And I'll see you guys next time with another video. Goodbye.